Hello, Quincy. Mayor Tom Koch here. Just want to do a little wrap-up and update on what's happened in our city with the storm and all those issues that come around with the storm that we deal with on a regular basis. First, let me thank Al Grazioso, our Public Works Commissioner's tremendous Superintendent Larry Prendeville, and the entire team had been working very, very hard since the storm. Some people, you just see the plows go by and think that's the extent of it, but there's far more to it. There's a lot of planning. The city's broken into routes. We subplant also outside contractors with our people working certain routes. But in addition to the storm, for several nights we've been doing snow removal. As we said before, the schools are our first priority once we get the roads open. So all our schools, all the drop-off areas, the crosswalk areas, all the snow is removed. And then we tackle other high pedestrian areas around the T stations, the commerce areas, the business centers, all the major intersections, and then streets that are so narrow on some of the main drags that it may pinch a lane and cause some disruption with traffic. So they're paying attention to all of that and dealing with all that. All the while, the DPW is also dealing with sewer collapse on Warren Ave, several water main breaks over the last several days that they're dealing with and trying to get resolved. And those are the things that happen. The water main breaks happen when you get this kind of cold and you get a deep frost and the ground moves. And some of those brittle pipes do snap, creating the water main break. And then in the springtime, we have a similar issue when the ground thaws, the ground moves once again. So these are some of the challenges we face. In addition, we were lucky we didn't get that storm this past Sunday, but our crews were all prepared and working on the drainage issues because of the coastal flooding that came with it. We had to shut down Newport Ave Extension for a period of time. It wasn't bad, but it's another area that we got to address from the Public Works viewpoint. Department of Natural Resources, Parks and Cemeteries, they also assist with snow plowing with the city. When you get the kind of winds we did with that storm Sunday night, the park department gets pulled because we have tree issues, branches down, trees down, that the gentlemen and the ladies of our departments work at. So I just want to let you know that there's a lot to this. I want to thank publicly Dan Koch. He's allowed us to use part of his property for snow dump. So all that snow we move out of these areas I just described, it's got to go somewhere. It's against the law to dump it into the ocean. So Mr. Koch has been so kind and generous to us as a city. Once again, he's done this several times for us, in addition to all the other stuff he does, like the fireworks at Flag Day. Just a true great corporate citizen. I want to thank Mr. Koch for that. You might see some of that footage as I talk, but it's pretty impressive, the amount of snow. So hopefully we're going to see some thawing. I don't see it in the near future, but in the future, the sun gets higher. Hopefully the days get warmer and we'll lose more of this ice and snow. But again, if you have any challenges or problems or questions, feel free to call our office, 617-376-1990. Thanks for tuning in.